Today I fucked up by trying to deliver mail to a church whilst it was in the middle of a funeral. So this happened about an hour ago. I am a postman, and was delivering mail in a small village in the south of the UK. There is a big traditional church there that never gets any mail. It doesn't even have a slot on the frame for mail, and in all my time covering the duty, it's never once had a letter. Until today. I pulled up and looked for a letterbox of some sort but couldn't see any. Not a problem, I'll just see if the front door is open. It was, so I went right through intending to just leave the letter on a table just inside or whatever worked. The entrance opens up halfway along where all the seating is, and unbeknown to me as I walked in, a funeral was taking place. Everyone turned and looked at me, looking annoyed initially that someone would turn up this late, and then seeing it was a postman in a bright orange fluorescent jacket, their expressions turned to confusion. The vicar managed to carry on whatever he was saying like a pro, so fortunately it didn't go completely silent. There was no table or anything nearby, so I just left the letter inside the door and got the hell out of Dodge. Too long didn't read, I walked into a funeral in full flow trying to deliver a letter. Wait. Oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. What's with the long faces? You'd think someone died. F. Sorry y'all. Didn't mean to go postal on ya. Slaps knee, I kill myself. Anywho, carry on now. Today I fucked up by entering a birthday date for my Twitter bot. That didn't happen today but yesterday actually, close enough. So I created a Twitter, mostly just changed some code of an open source bot but anyway, and I put it online on the 11th of January 2020, and while exploring its profile, that was mostly blank, I decided to change its biography and name etc. And then I saw the enter a birthday, so I told myself that it would be fun to enter the 11th of January 2020 as the birthday date because that's when the bot was born. So I changed the profile, save and go back to let it run in the background of my PC. After 3 hours I check its profile and I see that it hasn't tweeted anything in the past 3 hours, when it should tweet every 20 minutes. I check the terminal on which the bot turned and it tells me that my bot account has been shut down. I'm intrigued as to what I've done, so I log into the bot account and I see the error message that the account has been shut down because Twitter has determined that my bot is under 13 years old and thus can't have a Twitter account. Thus I had to complete a form to unshut the bot where I had to enter my ID card and all. I still haven't got a response. TL Doctor created a bot, entered the 11th of January 2020 as the birthday date and got my bot shut down for being under 13 years old. Edit, Twitter allowed access to the account back. I did the same with one of my school projects. I sent my ID and got my account back within a few days, so should be fine. I hope that I get it back. What's the bot for? It's a bot that retweets tweet that talk about hug. Maybe you can see the account, it's at bothug_. Same to same. I did the same and my Twitter got suspended. You won't get it back 99.9%. I know a few people to whom this has happened, including a business account with several thousands of followers, which the owner was trying to get verified. Edit, Twitter allowed access to the account back. 1% wins again. Happened to me with my main Twitter and an alt Twitter for gaming. The alt Twitter I got back within a few months, the main Twitter for some reason got dragged out for well over a year. They kept periodically sending me emails saying it would be unlocked and they were working on it, but it never was. I emailed them asking, no response. Then suddenly they just deleted the account entirely, trying to log in said it didn't exist. Double-edged sword in that I lost all my old history, no followers, not following anyone etc. But I also got my original account name back, so that was nice. I hope that doesn't happen to me. But seeing people answering here, and Twitter that tells me that they are overwhelmed by suspended accounts, I'm not optimistic. Today I fucked up by sending the police to my work. Crap on a stick. Okay, so I'm the youngest guy at the office. We typically use a program for our meetings. The program allows us to call in for voice, share screen, webcam, the works. So I get to be the presenter, presenting a redesign for our client. Meeting starts at a specific time, and I go to dial in using an older phone. I have never used one of these where you have to dial out using a specific code. Well, our code is 91. So I'm waiting for my 2 other co-workers to come on by, and the number I have to call has a +1, followed by area code. I thought, okay, just press 91, then press 1, then area code and whatnot. So I did. Nothing's happening. Phone's on speaker, no noise. I'm also sort of deaf, so that played a major part. So I tried turning up the volume, and faintly hear a guy talking, couldn't make it, was literally at the end of the sentence. Next thing I hear is hello. So I responded by saying, good afternoon. This is my name. I paused because I wanted to see if he'd say his name, just to be sure who I'm talking to. Is this an emergency? In a serious tone. I tried to lighten up the mood by saying, biggest emergency you'd ever seen. Haha, I'm kidding, but it is a big problem and we need your help ASAP. We are on a deadline, so the quicker we get this solved the better. I needed to contact them and make sure this is workable for their other products and fits perfectly. Okay, what's your address? The heck? I'm confused as crap now. Why do you need my address? Some sort of confirmation. Beats me. Address is address at Road 123. Okay, we will send some guys over right away. What's going on? Okay, wait, what? Can you hold for 1 second please? Thank you. I immediately put him on hold, and I'm like, what the actual heck is this guy talking about? So I rushed to get my boss. I didn't know this, but the top of the phone shows the number you're calling. It says 911. Well, guess whose office is right beside the police station? Like 5 miles away, but still. So cop cars come rolling in. My boss asked me to go take a break. Moments later the police leave. My boss asked me to take the rest of the day off. You seem stressed. So I drove over to a church nearby, sitting here freaking out. I may have lost my job. It was a mistake. I even explained it to my boss. We'll be waiting for either a phone call or tomorrow morning I'll try to go in. TL, doctor, young guy not know how to work phone. Calls 911 to his work, and may have lost his job. Frown, edit, it's all fine, I got paranoid. Taking today and tomorrow off, boss's orders. Told me to spend the next several days and weekend not in bed, but at a park. Get some fresh air and come back feeling better. If he would fire you for making a human mistake, one you owned up to immediately, then I would not really like to work for him. Not sure what the real damage is here. I've been stressed for other reasons, and it has shown while I'm at work. My boss is the most reasonable person I've ever worked for. He's let me take off several days in a row on 0 notice, as long as I do my work. It's just I'm so used to working at fast food places before college, so this whole working at an office with not angry people is very different and unusual to me. Plus my boss is terrible at English, so his wordings sometimes worry me. I plan on calling my boss in a few minutes. Couldn't hurt to ask about this. I may be overreacting, because as I said, I'm used to fast food environments. You make a mistake, get yelled at. Biggest emergency you'd ever seen. Haha, I'm kidding, but it is a big problem and we need your help ASAP. Definitely something I'd say if I'd just been stabbed. 0118 999 881 999 119 7253. Yes. I still have the tune in my head and it's been a while since I've seen that episode. That sucks but seems like an easy mistake to make. I'm invested now, though, so let us know if you get fired or arrested or whatever. I'm fine. Boss told me to take today and tomorrow off, along with the weekend. He told me, in Europe, when I used to live there, work was great, often stressful, but we would have day to relax and unwind every so often. You need a vacation, take some time off next few day. Not verbatim but close. Wow. Hopefully this makes you feel better, but I also accidentally called 911 today. Work phone with the 9. I looked pretty stupid too because security people get alerts. I worked in a bank when all of a sudden cops sirens and cops in guns drawn. You got the wrong bank officer, I said, so they race out, sirens, wheels, they raced to a bank on the corner. True story.